When did the Almighty ever tell anybody to be a devil, system, punk? Anytime in the whole of history. When did he ever say that? Ever. To anybody. The world being full of people, they do what they do. But are they doing as the Almighty said? To build a nation according to his ways, his laws. Does anybody do that anywhere in the world? And when did they do it? At any time in history. You take all the history of my people, all our slave history, going way back thousands of years, all what we've done ever, all what we hope to achieve. Where are our intellectuals? Where are our nation builders? Where are our government people? Where are our judges, law enforcement agencies? We don't have nothing as a people, nothing at all. As a people, we don't have no real leaders, none. We don't have no national leaders. We went into slavery and never got nothing back. But the Almighty says we have a kingdom, and he will prepare that kingdom in the end times. He says we're not Negroes, we're not blacks, we're not Black American, we're not African American, we're not Caribbeans, we're not Hispanics or Latinos, we're not. We are, and always will be, Israel. Holy people to the Almighty. The Almighty tells people so many things according to his ways, his spirit, his power. So many things. And you can get caught up in things in life. You can. We all know that. You know, when politicians make big speeches, we know it's all dribble. When religion says all these sweeping statements, we know it's all satanic and devil system. But what are we going to do, the people that matter, that can change the world? What are we going to do? When are we going to wake up and get serious? Yes, there's a great movement going on right now in the world with my people, and it's fantastic, really is. But we need to do more. We need intellectuals. We need nation builders. We need people that understand the law and that can train people. Our own language, a pure language from the Almighty. Everything to suit us. Our banking system, wealth building banks. I'll say it for everybody in prison. We'll have our own prison system. Our own system that suits us, that benefits us as a people. Have things for men, women, and children. Have government institutions that help us. Sit down and talk about such things. Do such things. Our education system, the craziest education system ever, because it comes from the Almighty. The best ever, because it comes from him. We explore his endless realm. We explore his creation light. We explore all of what he's got for us to explore. White man talks about universe. I'm talking about the Almighty's endless realm. Yeah? Because that's, my level that the Almighty gives me and gives our people. I'm not interested in the moon, stars, and sun. Yeah, that's there. Let's talk about what the Almighty is doing in his endless realm. Let's think a bit like him. To me, it's a privilege and an honor just to be sat here doing this. Never mind about anything else, because it's me. What can I say that can help my people? What can I do that will help my people? And all good and decent people. I'm not trying to get a vote because I'm not a politician. I'm just saying there are people, I've seen them online, and they're excellent people, but why don't they get together and do something like nationally? You know, our people don't have our own nation. We will have one, but we don't have one right now. But look in future generations, what are they going to say about the generation now? Devil-minded punks, devil system punks, devil knowledge, and all the nastiness of Satan, mark of the beast 666, whatever, will not work. So we got to look at that. And it is a thing, you know, in history. If you want to win a revolution or war, you get rid of all the traitors first. Round them all up and deal with them. Process them first, because they're the ones that are going to sell you out. And we have plenty of sellouts amongst our people. So we will never achieve until we sort out all the sellouts. All those that will sell us out, sort them out first. Target them first. Isolate them. No matter who they are. Great or small. No matter. I'm not advocating we should, chop people up. But mark them so we know who they are. And keep them away from what we're doing. All those in prison struggling, help them. All the women and children that need help, help them. All the homeless, all the older people, help them. They're all flesh and blood, all people. If we need to do something, we should gather together and do something. Not just talk. Not just pull out a Bible. Do something that helps our people. No background music. Just help. You hear a screaming voice, help them. You pray, and you do. You have faith. You have continence. You have power. You have patience. You have simplicity. You have innocence. You have chastity. You have cheerfulness. You have truth. You have understanding. You have concord. And you have charity. And on top of all of that, you have wisdom of the Almighty. And then the names of the Messiah. And then the names of the Father. Yeah, that's how I roll. That's how I do. I'm trying. If you can help me, come. Don't hold back from me. Because I ain't holding back from you. I'm right here, right now. We can do great things together. Great things together. We don't need the permission of anybody. Our land is all of North Africa and all the Middle East. We dispossess over 15 countries in this world when we gather together as a nation. Dispossess them. They're toast. They're history. They're gone. When we get together as a nation. So guess what? The world don't want us getting together as a nation. That's why we are in the situation we're in. You know it's a conspiracy. You know that. And everything they say is a conspiracy just to hide what we should be doing. So they smoke screen. Oh, this is important. That is important. No, it ain't. It's important they keep us down and spend trillions and billions of dollars, euros and sterling to keep that so. Their Roman Empire system. Their Roman Empire system. Their Greek Empire system. Theirs, not ours. Our kingdom comes when the Messiah's kingdom comes. That's our kingdom. We will not, I repeat, we will not be dispossessed by any Christian or anybody calls themselves Islam or Jewish or whatever they want to call themselves. They're not going to dispossess us, Israelites, that know something. We grow together, we get big together. Wealth building banks, look at that. I can say wealth building banks, our wealth building banks belong to we. Our people. We'll have gold and silver. We'll have our own money. We'll print our own money. We'll have everything we need. Yeah, get ready for the good times. It'll be hard to establish it, but by the power and the Spirit of the Almighty, it will be done. His will be done. He says his saints are precious to him. Now I'm repeating what he says are precious to him. His saints. So what's my business to make sure his saints are looked after? So I'm doing this because of his saints. His saints. His angels. The Messiah says in John chapter 1, verse 12 and 13, I repeat this quite a lot. He gives people the power right there to be angels and children of the Almighty. John chapter 1 verse 12 and 13. Power to be of the Almighty, children and angels. Let's get busy, folks, because our time is now. It's written there from a long time. It's written there in Genesis. People don't understand it. Let us make man in our own image, in our own likeness. People don't understand that. And they don't understand John chapter 1 verse 12 and 13. They don't have a clue. And you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Israel? One love. Seriously. We can and we will. We'll achieve. We'll get there. All I know is we've got to be clever about it and research deep. We don't have to be shouting and waving placards in the street. Do it quietly, secretly, and it'll get done. No need to make no big noise and let all the sellouts know our business. They target us all the time. Let's target them back. We'll have our own military. We'll have our own medical. We'll have our own medicine. We're not going to be poisoning each other with the crap they're poisoning us with. Let's get busy. Let's get together and do something secretly, with education. Make the females the judges because they seem to be more clever than the men. I will say, yeah, where's our first female judge? Train her up. Get her up and running. Don't matter what kind of judge it is. Make her be there doing that. My mother should have been a judge. Her mother should have been a judge. We should have all them things they running long time ago. Our children should be judges, the females. Give them power and position in this thing. Our thing. Yeah, love. Israel. Yeah, Israel. Get on point. Our time is now. Thy kingdom come and our Creator's will be done. Amen. Hallelujah. One love. Shalom.